Hey, I'm Alan Brito, I'm an architect, and today I have a quick guide about 3 free add-ons that I just saw in the Blender Free Extensions repository. They were released a couple of days ago, and they can help us. They can really help us work a lot better and faster in Blender for architectural modeling workflows. Let me show you how to install them and how to start using each one of them. Let's start with Isometric Scene Setup. So for this first add-on, if you are not aware how to install add-ons in Blender from the official extensions repository, you just have to come here in under Edit Preferences and open the Get Extensions tab, and you can type here the name of the add-on. I will just paste the name so it will be faster. And the first add-on has a name of Isometric Scene Setup, and as you can imagine by the name, it will create isometric cameras and scenes here in Blender. Hit install, and we are ready to start using the add-on. All 3 add-ons that I will highlight in this, or I will explain or show in this video, they will appear in the 3D viewport sidebar. So press the N key and you will find new tabs for each one of the add-ons. This first add-on, the options are quite simple. You just need here to set a ground plane size and press this button, set up scene, and it will create a scene for us. So let me change this to 5 meters. Press this button, set up scene, and it will create a plane and an isometric camera. If you press the 0 on your numeric keyboard, it will show an isometric camera. So quite simple, yet useful add-on if you wanna render or start using isometric views for your projects. For the next add-on, let me first uninstall this add-on here. You can easily uninstall by coming to the same place, Edit Preferences, Get Extensions, and in this arrow here, use the uninstall button and it will remove the add-on. The next add-on has a name of Edge Length Measure. I will install the add-on and it will display a new tab here on the 3D viewport sidebar. So what is the purpose of this add-on? If you are not aware, one of the many ways that we have to display lengths of objects in Blender is to use the edge length option that will show up in edit mode. So you can select a mesh object, go into edit mode and open here the mesh edit mode overlays, and under here the edge length. If you enable this option, you will see that we can inspect the lengths of edges that you have selected in edit mode. This is really useful. However, if you go back to object mode, you won't be able to see the lengths anymore. And of course, you have to select the lengths to keep track of each one of the edges. The purpose of this add-on is to add this information in object mode. So I can select the object that I want, press this button, register selected mesh, and it will start displaying the lengths of your objects. It's quite small for my taste, but the information is here. So really useful if you want to keep track of the lengths from of your 3D models in object mode. You can start using this add-on. And the last one, and in my opinion the most useful of them is a home builder. Let me first uninstall this add-on and we can install here Home Builder 5. And as you can notice, this add-on is quite big. It's 23 megabytes instead of just a tiny amount like the last add-ons. And I do know the developer, Andrew Peel. I did an interview with him for Blender 3D Architect a couple of years ago, and he's working on this add-on for quite some time. And I was really surprised to see that he made to the Blender official extensions repository. So I will install the add-on. It might probably take a few seconds to install since it's a little bigger than the others, and we are ready to start using Home Builder. So what is the first thing that we have to do here to start using Home Builder? Let me remove this plane and you will see that we have a tab here. And in this tab, you will see that we have an error appearing here. Just have to confirm a few settings, hit OK, and we are ready to start using Home Builder. By the way, unlike the previous add-ons that were quite simple with just a few options, if you start expanding all of the tabs from Home Builder, you will see that the add-on is massive. You have 2D layouts, 2D details, annotations, and a lot more. So a quick intro, you can start by creating walls. I have a tool here to create walls. You can set these walls here just by clicking on them. You can set them as interior walls, half, fake. Let me go with interior walls. You can set the ceiling height, the wall thickness here. If I press the button, let's start creating the walls. Just some quick wall drafting. And if you press Ask, you will have a set of walls. Besides walls, you can also add doors and windows. You have, for instance, here an option to add doors. You can select a wall to add the doors. You can select a wall to add windows. And you can keep using here and exploring Home Builder to create an architectural model, and you can even generate 2D drawings from this model. One of the secrets, if you take a look here in the models created by Home Builder, it will create non-destructive geometry. It will add constraints, it will add modifiers, and one of the secrets for that, it's because Home Builder uses geometry nodes. If you select, for instance, one of the doors, you will see that it will add lots and lots of nodes to create the objects here for Home Builder. And this is it. If you have to try just one of these 3 add-ons, go with Home Builder. It's the most complete, most complex. I will leave links in the description for all 3 of them in case you want to try the add-ons yourself. They are free. They are part of the Blender Extensions repository. And by the way, by speaking of the video description, I will also leave links for my learning resources. You will support my work here in Blender 3D Architect. I have this book here that you can grab from Amazon, Google Play Store, and Apple Books with translations. And I will also leave a link for my workshop where I teach how to use Blender as a CAD tool. It's the same content from the book, so but with a video format. It will support my work here in Blender 3D Architect. Again, if you like it, please leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future tutorials. See you next time. Bye.